All right, this is the Sunday, May 4th, 2025 Massachusetts Pirate Party member meeting. My name's James O'Keefe. I'm chair of the party. Uh, Joining me are Steve, Joe, and Eli. Please identify.
This is Steve. Good evening.
I'm Eli. I'm from Leominster.
And Joe is Joseph Honorowski from Lowell, who's no doubt busy taking care of young ones. So, sorry, I don't mean to out you on your privacy there, Joe. I guess it's been okay. All right. So is there anything to add to the agenda?
Nothing here.
Okay. Hearing nothing, then so for let's see, for reports, I don't have anything updated to well, yeah, I don't have anything to announce beyond what's in the upcoming agenda. So is there any other reports from anybody else? All right. Well, I guess hearing none. So June conference, give an update on that. The latest date that they had was June 15th, 2025 in the Lavender Room. This is at Arts at the Armory, 191 Highland Ave, Somerville. So I just took it. Unfortunately, that's the Friday is the Boston Dyke March, which unfortunately we didn't get a table for that. We're on the waiting list. But we can, folks who want to come out and march can come out that Friday on the 13th. And then the following 21st will be at the Boxborough Fifers Day. So it's a little bit of a busy 2 weekends, unfortunately. So, whatever ones people can make or ones people can make. The sign up form for speakers and attendees are out for review. Once that's done, you can get the conference page up and provide that information. And then I'm going to go take a look at the Lavender Room and see what it looks like, AV and all the other equipment that's there. And I'll give an update. I don't know, is that something, did you want to take a look at that, Steve, or not?
Yeah, I'd like to. It would be nice to get a look beforehand.
Okay. I'll talk with them and see what weekend folks are going to be around, and we could have someone show us around to it. That is unfortunately in the basement. It's not on the first floor, but there is an elevator. So I'll note that in the forms. So I spoke with a potential internship candidate. Actually, any questions about the conference? Okay, great. So I spoke with a potential internship candidate recently that went very well. Said internship candidate looks pretty good, got their references, and I will, if there's anyone who wants to, call up one of them, that would certainly, if others can help call and check references, that would be great. But go have at least two of them so far, and should have the other by tomorrow or early in the week. And I'll start calling them. And then likewise, if there's anyone who wants to meet with him for just a half an hour, and just kind of, see what they're like, by all means, I can hook you up. I can introduce the two of you, and you can chat. Um, so I guess just email me. I sent it out to the activist list, so it'll be there. All right. So any questions on the internship candidate? All right. So federal bills to review. Um, I'm on for the second item, the Take It Down Act. Um, I checked it recently, and it says it only passed the Senate. But then I heard something where they said the House passed it as well, by really distressingly high um, numbers. So, still trying to figure out if that's going to go to Trump's desk or if there's still a chance to try and stop it in the House. And then there's still been talk about repealing Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act, but I haven't seen any bills. Um, but that seems to be the next target, and so best to get on that. Is there anyone who would like to write up even just a one paragraph why we support Section 230 of the CDA? All right. Well, how about this? In the next email, I'll ask. Um, I'll I'll ask for suggestions for what said statement should be, and we'll see if other pirates out there are willing to offer suggestions. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Great. And thank you, Joe. I will hook you up with the intern candidate, and the two of you can chat. Um, Said intern candidate is probably at a time that probably awake at a time that you're available in the morning. So okay, and thank you for the update, Joe, about doing the write up on the bills. Um, I look forward to that. Okay, so and then so Commonwealth bills. There's a hearing this weekend. Um, Sorry, not this weekend. It's been a long weekend. There's a hearing this Tuesday from starting at 1 o'clock. Um, Let me get the full details. Here we go. The Joint Committee on the Judiciary has a number of bills before it, including ones for civil asset forfeiture, or hopefully reining in civil asset forfeiture. So, for example, there's H 1774, an act relative to civil asset forfeiture improvements. Here, let me get that. Whoa, that's not what I expected. That's a good thing. Good thing browsers cache things. That's all I gotta say. So coming back to this, um, there's 1707, an act relative to reckless evasion of a police officer. I'm not sure what that is, but I have to worry about that. And then 1770, an act relative to aggressive panhandling on or adjacent to public ways. Great. Man, it's got to criminalize just people asking for help. And then there's H 1851, an act relative to forfeiture reform. 1953, an act relative to civil asset forfeiture. Um, 1990, an act relative to civil asset forfeiture transparency and data reporting. Any others? Oh my God. S1049, act relative to forfeiture reform. Yeah. So, I think our past position has been, and I believe it's in our platform, that we are against civil asset forfeitures. The Fourth Amendment should be operative before the government takes your stuff. So I was going to put together testimony for that hearing. I cannot, unfortunately, attend the hearing. Which again will be 1 p.m. Tuesday, May 6th in A-2 and virtual. And you can send written you can either show up and testify at the hearing in the room, or you can email talia.quinn@mahouse.gov for the House bills, or jointcommittee.judiciary@malegislature.gov for Senate bills. So I was going to put together testimony, basically saying, yeah, get rid of civil asset forfeiture. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right. Eli, Joe?
Yeah, sounds good.
Thanks, Joe. I says Joe. So has anyone had a chance to look these over? I'll take that as a no. Okay. So
Arlington our town meeting started last week, and so
you're swamped.
I'm slightly swamped. Yeah.
Any updates there? Any interesting warrant articles that are coming forward?
There are a few related to housing, but for the most part, it's a lot of refiling. There is a lot of refiling of home rule petitions that were not enacted by the last legislature. So we're trying again and hope that in the hope that the legislature will take them up during this session.
It is amazing to me how we believe in municipal rights, except, the legislature has to sign off everything municipality does if they want to change their rules, right? Thanks, Steve.
So I think one of the more interesting ones for us is a home rule petition to allow ranked choice voting for local elections in Arlington. I like this idea. I think it would be cool. We'll see if the state says so.
Huzzah. Great. Yeah, I totally agree with you. Okay, so anyhow, I'll see if there's any other hearings coming up. So Eli, any U.S. Pirate Party issues we should be aware of?
No, there's been no updates. The next meeting is in 40 minutes from now, so
Okay.
I'll send a message if there is anything that changes.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, so because we kind of skipped some meetings, we ended up skipping some pirate news. Actually, let me take a step back. So we're scheduled to be every 2 weeks, which would mean the next time we would meet would be the 18th. I know personally, unfortunately, I've got a conflict, so I'm wondering if and since we also kind of skipped a meeting 2 weeks ago and then 1 week ago, if we could have a meeting um, the 11th and then the 25th instead of the 18th. Does that work for folks?
This is this is May. This is for May or June.
May.
May 11th and May 25th.
Correct.
I'm okay with that.
Joe says I'm down for whatever. What do you say, Eli?
I don't have any preferences, so that works.
Great. Thank you all. So changed. Okay, so I'm not sure when then we would stick. I guess we could try pirate. Yeah, I mean, I know for me, I don't know that I can do pirate news on the 18th because of other commitments. So I don't know if anyone has time during another time that's not a Sunday. I don't know, send email or something. Try something. Oh yeah, I just want to point this out in case anyone didn't know. 404media.co reported that apparently various folks in the Trump administration we all know have been using Signal, but it turns out it's actually worse than that. They've been using a custom version of Signal that archives everything to a database outside of government servers, and it took a hacker 15 minutes to hack them and get all the messages because apparently they left the passwords in their Git repo. So we recommend folks use Signal who's not otherwise compromised. Or if you work in the government, use the government's equipment. You know, as long as the CIA doesn't outsource it, it's probably good, right?
So the question is, did they? So the this third party archival service, apparently someone broke. I gather that somebody broke in. Did they get anything good?
Um, that's a good question. I didn't see. I only kind of saw the headlines. I did. Someone shared something on Blue Sky. Oh, I don't remember. Maybe it'll come out. But yeah, I mean, there's clearly they clearly showed like the messages were there. Like someone was able to get in and get the messages because the messages were logged. Oh yeah, here's one. Here's a screenshot of the hacker provided of their access to telemessage systems. This is the list of Customs and Border Protection officials. I called a bunch of them, says Joseph Cox, and confirmed the numbers do belong to Customs and Border Protection officials. Yeah, it's oh yeah, here's another one. Yes. Um from the data, just spoke to a D staffer on the Senate side. Two co-sponsors, also Brooks and Gillibrand, did not sign the opposition letter, so they think the bill still has a good chance of passage the Senate with 5 more Ds supporting it. So yeah, apparently that's like, and there's like first name, last name, but they redacted that. Man, I should just like, no. Anyhow, it's very amusing. Um, so there's your little bit of pirate news. And just to put it up. Yeah, so there's that. All right, so next? Yeah, voter outreach continues. Trying to get all that stuff, all those names and addresses so we can do a mailing by end of May and get that out. And then 2025, 26 campaigns. I put together a draft schedule of when things need to be done. So I will continue to add to that and then share that. And I forgot to put the upcoming events, but I mentioned the upcoming events. So, excuse me. And then some other stuff got just pulled out to next meeting. That haven't been done. So there'll be an email blast that'll go out by tomorrow. Promise. And then, yeah. So if you can look at the sign up forms, sign up and make sure everything works, that would be great. So we can get those out. And that's all on the agenda. Anything else? Any other fun items we can bring up in pirate news, not pirate news? Or is it not pirate news, pirate news? All right. Well, with that, enjoy the rain. I guess it's going to be this week is going to be rain except Thursday. So better get my rain barrels up. Who knows when the rain will go? Will go away for an extended period of time. Great. Motion. Oh, so Joe asks, want to table pirate news for now? I mean, we'll just. I guess my feeling is we'll just see what we can do if we go 3 weeks without pirate news and then come back in like the end of May. I guess that'll be good. Well, we should at least have one out, one or two before June, so that we have the conference and other stuff. So, anyways, motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Okay. All in favor? Says aye. I say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
We have 3 ayes and a yes. Okay. So with that, thank you, Eli, Joe, and Steve. You too, should you desire and be a pirate, well, you can be a pirate. Go to masspirates.org and sign up. You can register to vote as a pirate. Just write pirate on the political designation field, whether that's on the forums or online or when you go to the RMV. So all those are work. And our next meeting will be in a week. And we have a whole bunch of events coming up. So, love to see you at the Pfeiffer's Day, or if you want to march with us in the Dyke March, Boston Dyke March, and of course the conference coming up. So take care, stay sane as best you can, and I guess keep smiling. We're in a crazy world, but it's going to get better eventually. All right, with that, I will stop the recording and thank you all very much. Bye.